Hey everyone, today we're going to check your Polynomials 2 practice. So let's get started. On number 1, first I noticed there's no greatest common factor. So I'm going to go straight to magic X. Excuse me. So magic X has your back. So here's my A, B, and C. So B is A, 2 times 2 is 4. I already noticed that 1 times 4 will give me 4, and 1 plus 4 will give me 5. So I'm going to write n plus 1 times n plus 4. But remember, I have to take care of that leading coefficient of 2. So I'm going to divide both of those numbers by 2. The first one, 1/2, that doesn't simplify, so I'll rewrite that as 2n plus 1 times, and then 4 over 2, that reduces to 2. So times n plus 2. So those are your two factors of that polynomial. Number 2. First, I don't notice a greatest common factor I can factor out, so I'll go straight to magic X. Magic X has your back, so A, B, C. My B is negative 18. A times C, 5 times 9, is 45. So let's look at our factors of 45. 1 times 45, 3 times 15, and I'm actually going to stop there because 3 times 15 gives me 45, and if I make both of those negative, that's still 45, but it adds to give me negative 18. So let's write our factors. X minus 3 times x minus 15, but remember we have to deal with that leading coefficient of 5. So divide everything by 5. 3/5, that won't reduce. Oops, sorry about that. So we get 5x minus 3 times 15 divided by 5, that does reduce evenly. That becomes x minus 3. So these are your two factors. And notice I'm not checking these with foils, but you are welcome to do that, especially if you're taking a test. Because remember, not factorable is also an option in any situation. Take a look at number 3. So we have 2x squared plus 11x plus 15. I do not, recognize a greatest common factor. So I go straight to magic X has your back. So here's my A, B, C. B is 11. A times C, 2 times 15 is 30. So now I'm going to find my factors. 1 times 30, no, that won't work. 2 times 15, no. 3 times 10, 4 won't do that. Oh, but we've got 5 times 6. And 5 plus 6 gives me 11, and 5 times 6 gives me 30. So I have x plus 5 times x plus 6. And remember, you could have written the 6 first. That's fine. But I do have to divide everything by 2 because of that leading coefficient. 5 over 2, that won't reduce anymore, but it won't reduce evenly either. It won't divide evenly. So that becomes 2x plus 5. 6 divided by 2 reduces to 3, so x plus 3. So these are your two factors. Number 4, the first thing I notice is there is a greatest common factor. So I can factor out a 3. So I'm left with x squared. Oh, no, I can't because of 16. So I'm going to have to go straight to magic X. Magic X has your back. A, B, C. So your B is 16. A times C is negative 36. So let's get our factors of 36. 1 times 36, 2 times 18, and I can stop there because 2 times 18, well, let's deal with the negative. If I do 18 minus 2, I get 16, and then negative 2 times 18 is negative 36. So let's write our factors. X minus 2 times x plus 18. But remember, we have to divide by 3. So this becomes 3x minus 2 times 18 divided by 3 is 6. So times x plus 6. These are our factors for that polynomial. Take a look at number 5. Number 5, there's no greatest common factor, so I go straight to magic. X has your back. A, B, C. My B is negative 8. A times C is negative 48. So now let's find our factors of 48. We have 1 times 48, 2 times 24, 3 times 16, 4 times 12, and 12 and 4, that's going to give me the 8 that I need. So I'm going to use 4 and 12. 4 minus 12 will give me negative 8, and 4 times negative 12 will give me negative 48. So my factors are x.
Teachers, please point this interruption. Please check your email at this time. Please check your email at this time. Thank you.
So I have x plus 4 times x minus 12. But remember, I have to deal with that 3. So I'm going to divide everything, or my numbers, by 3. 4 over 3 cannot reduce to a whole number, and it can't be reduced just in general, because sometimes you will have to do that as well. So this becomes 3x plus 4 times 12 divided by 3 is 4, so x minus 4. Number 6. I don't see a greatest common factor, so I'm going to go straight to magic X has your back. A, B, C. Our B is negative 13. A times C is going to give us 12, and I can already see that 1 and 12. If I make them both negative, that gives me negative 13, and negative 1 times negative 12 gives me positive 12. So my factors are going to be x minus 1 times x minus 12, but remember to divide by a. So this becomes 2x minus 1 times x minus 6. Those are your two factors, and so that is completely factored. Now let's look at 7 and 8. Both of these are difference of squares. Remember, you can still use magic X on these, but I want to show you difference of squares. So the square root of 9 squared is going to be 3n. The square root of 4 is going to be 2. So my factors are going to be 3n plus 2 times 3n minus 2. Now take a look at 8. The square root of w squared is going to be w. The square root of 49 is going to be 7. So my factors are going to be w plus 7 times w minus 7.